Bullseye.
What's up guys, it's me KOTR, and welcome back to another episode of WWE Supercard. This is episode number 15 and we've got the ring domination preview, we've got my personal ring domination deck, we've got the Charlotte that we got in Team RTG, at least as far as I got her so far. One stage is fully leveled up, maybe like 19 out of 20 or something like that, but not quite maxed out the match sets as I have not played as much. And we've got King of the Ring rewards as well, as you might have seen from yesterday's video that we will get them today. First of all, we got ring domination, and of course on Twitter today speculation has been pretty much going crazy about who's the card's gonna be. We know for a fact that Kalisto, the new United States champion, is gonna be the event card, which we can see here. Of course, the login screen as well. I want to say Supercard has confirmed it. No, it's in the card catalog. That's why people knew it the first time as well, because the card is in the card catalog as well. So my predictions were Triple H, Kalisto, or Sasha Banks. It is Kalisto, obviously. A lot of people have thought AJ Styles, but as I said, I thought that AJ Styles maybe has like an outside chance, but not too much. So not surprised there. Of course, Team RTG you've seen yesterday. Ring domination. We've got the cards, and you might have seen on Twitter before, on some devices, I think it's especially iPad and just stuff that shows the screen very big, you can see through the little shards and therefore sometimes see what cards it's going to be according to that. And due to people pretty much laying this card that's going to be under there over there transparently, so they can really see if it fits with the little stuff you can see in between the shards. The legendary is most likely going to be Kofi Kingston, and the single survivor is going to be Bubba Ray Dudley. So I will post the two links for the cards, or for the pictures to the cards, where you can slightly see it in the description down below, as long as I remember, so go check those tweets out. On the Kofi, as I said, there's actually the Kofi card laid over there transparently, so you can really compare what you see and what is actually on the card. On the Bubba Ray, you can see in the middle, you can see like you can see the glasses slightly, but what you can see really well is camouflage checked like on the lower part of the card, of course. And as I said, the other event card is going to be Kalisto. I've heard something about Epic maybe being Sheamus, but I'm not too sure about that. I haven't seen any pictures, I don't think. So the deck setup you can see down below as well. We're going to take a look at it here. Of course, we got the Seth Rollins in there. I'm not 100% if I'm going to keep it in there or if I'm maybe going to go 10 Legendary Pros. I'll be Survivor either way. It's just going to be depending, do I lose with that team? Do I win usually? We'll see how good the team does in general, and then I will adjust from there. But yeah, I'm finally Survivor in Ring Domination. I'm finally Survivor in RTG as well, so that is good. Of course, two managers, as managers are generally better for Ring Domination RTG, as they count towards... First of all, you can use both of them, and they count towards like all the games played, and it's not as like an exhibition where you only can use one of them anyways. So in exhibition, personally, support cards. In Ring Domination RTG, manager cards, definitely, not even a doubt about it in my mind. As long, of course, as you got the choice of both legendary cards. If you only have legendary supports and not a manager, well, then obviously you're gonna go with the regular support card. The Charlotte. Okay, as I said, 19 out of 20. Do I have cards to train her with, maybe, so we can at least get her up to 20 yet? It looks... could that be enough? We'll see. Is that going to be enough? Not quite. Okay, you can still see, though, I've got a few match stats to play, so we're going to get into that at some point. Maybe, I'm probably... I don't know, we'll see if there's going to be a video tomorrow or not with the... all confirmed cards and stuff like that, when I know who is gonna be where. A little update on the Ring Domination, we'll see. Of course, this is how the deck is now looking like. Brock Lesnar and Rusev there. I might put in Stardust back in there now, because I have, well, actually Stardust, Speed and Charisma, which is Seth Rollins as well, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But really looking forward to maybe getting another Survivor Pro. On that note, do you see the legendary reset counter? 443 fucking resets? Like, what? I'm never gonna get a legendary again. That's what it feels like. I should have maybe gone down, like, right after I pulled the Survivor, gone down to Legendary, got the reset. Because as soon as I would go down to Legendary with the tier, I'm 100% gonna get the Legendary on the first reset. So I should have maybe done that. Maybe after the next Survivor, if I for some reason have still not pulled a Legendary by then, but I don't think that's going to be the case. King of the Ring finished. We were in the finals. First of all, let's look at the contenders bracket. I went through on 2nd place because I was sleeping. I actually slept in for the first match, and I energized for the 2nd match, and then pulled it back to 2-1, which I'm very happy about. I almost forgot that the King of the Ring was going on. Then we've got 2-2-0 in the semifinals, and I played the first in the final. I won the first matchup. It's very unfortunate that I lost this finals. I won the first matchup. He is a Survivor Pro Finn Balor. You can see there, of course, toughness, charisma. That's what... No, he procs in toughness and speed, but still he won it. So, yeah, the toughness I won because of the trash can pretty much. Then I win the Divas match every time. Their charisma is called, so I win that Diva match, and I'm going to lose that tag team match. Then I swapped the tag team match, so I swapped my... As I knew he has a Survivor Pro Finn Balor in there, and I saw, okay, it's not against my Sheamus, it's not against my Seth Rollins, so it had to be against my Randy Orton set up for that game at least. So I swapped my Randy Orton with one of those rares to win that tag team, and pretty much let the rare face the Survivor Pro, because I know where the Survivor Pro is sitting, and I thought he might not anticipate that I know it because I haven't seen him in that game. If we go into game 2, I win the Divas match, of course. Then we get the other tag team, Ryback and Brock Lesnar. Of course, he gets power and toughness. I proc twice, which I proc in power once with the Ultimate Warrior, and neither of power and toughness with Seth Rollins. So very, very unfortunate there. Then, of course, I lose that match. Then I win that match, which I happily swapped around. Because if I would not have swapped that, I would have lost both those matches. And then he gets the speed called on Ambrose, so I could have won that match if there was other stats called, for example, not power and toughness here, or not speed here. I could have won it. It was a 3-2. Only one of them would have needed to be called in a different stat. Game 3, toughness gets called again, and he procs twice. That's gonna make me lose that matchup. Unlucky again with different stats called, I win that matchup. Then I win that match again, of course. Power Charisma gets called there. Apparently his power is very decent. I didn't touch power on Seth Rollins, so he might have, or put more in Charisma than I have, because my toughness on my Seth Rollins is rather decent. Of course I lose that match, and this time toughness gets called in the Divas match, so really unlucky with the calls. That means I only get one legendary, of course, still fair play to him. I mean, he did deserve to go through. He was lucky at this time. I will get lucky again at another point in time. As I said, that means I'm gonna get a single legendary and an epic support. Again, we are quite used to that by now, but it's not, like you've seen my RTG deck, I'm full legendary pros or higher. Kofi Kingston is gonna be another pro for me if I'm not mistaken, so that would even kick out Jack Swagger out of the team. So I've got the first legendary pro male then that is not used in the team, unless it's a diva that can, that is a pro for me. I don't really care because I don't need it. I'm at a point where I need Survivor, so I might even look into going into Survivor King of the Ring next. I don't think I stand a chance because the only Survivor Pro I have is Seth Rollins. Everything else is Legendary Pros, and I just get into Survivor with that. I might still give it a shot to see, like, okay, just to know where I'm at in Survivor King of the Rings. If I maybe can at least qualify or whatever. We'll see. Let's claim the reward. Hope it's a decent one. If not, doesn't matter. It's a Roman Reigns. Not a pro, is the third Roman Reigns, as we just got it from the Team RTG. Unlucky there. Support, do I need it or do I not? I've pulled Sep Culture like 3 or 4 times already, so no need there. Unlucky. We're still gonna lock the Roman Reigns, and that could actually give me the Charlotte on 20 though, because I can train away the Sep Culture. Where's my Roman Reigns? There's the new Roman Reigns. We're quickly gonna look at the Survivor Charlotte and see if the Sep Culture, as I said, gets her to 20. It does indeed. So at least we got it up to 20. That's something. At least something we got from the King of the Ring. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with that Reigns. I've got loads of legendaries lying around, not trained, but there's really no use, actually. Now that I'm going to go into Survivor King of the Ring, and I don't think I'm going to get far anyways, I might as well start it now. It's rather late. It's 7:30, but I don't think I'm going to get further than quarter or maybe semifinals, so might as well start now. And, I mean, today is Wednesday, so it ends on Friday, which is not ideal because I got an exam on what is it, on Saturday, but we're still gonna do it. Let me use managers though. I think managers are better because, first of all, again, both managers will get used. You can use both support cards, and it applies to the matchups after that one as well. So personally, I like, actually, yeah, let's go with managers. Why not? Beginning the King of the Ring. Let's wait for opponents, and that's gonna be it for this episode, though. I think this should be a shorter one. Maybe not. I don't know. I've talked a lot, so it might not even be a shorter one because I've quite gone deep into that final analysis. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop it a like. Of course, it will be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already and want to see more Supercard content. I upload as much as I can, really, and as much as there's happening. I usually don't upload when there's literally nothing to tell you guys, but, I mean, you know how Supercard works, at least most of you do. The people that don't know how Supercard works as much, maybe you can learn something from the videos as well. So, if you got questions or something, put them in the comments down below. I'm happily reading and happily answering all the questions you got from me, guys, or just come in the stream and ask me straight away as well. Very much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out. Have a good one, and